Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa.
I'm finding myself. Hello everyone, my name is Fafa Gilbert and welcome to my creative African cooking channel Ndudu by Fafa. Now I have visited Ghana for the last 2 weeks and I'll tell you what, it's been exciting. I've definitely been inspired by the market ladies. These ladies are hardworking. Seriously, it's like they work under the scorching sun for hours on end and they always have a smile ready for you to serve you. And they definitely have inspired me a lot. So next time I just feel like, oh, I can't do this. No, I can. I have to push myself because yes, it has to be done. Absolutely. Anyway, so this is like the Ghana series and I'll tell you what the recipes. I managed to cook with my mom, but mom is camera shy, so she didn't want to be filmed. But it's okay. I still spent some amazing time with her. And yeah. What have I got on the menu today? Let me find myself, it's just too hot. Showing off right now. You see my fan? Oh, I miss you guys. You know what? I found this actually. When I was a child, I used to play with this a lot. And as part of me creating new memories with my mom, we went through most of my stuff, or you know, stuff that she had. Some she's kept for like 30 years and over. And I found this and I was like, it's the shell of a snail, and it's just used as an instrument, obviously like a musical instrument. And I also went to the shop and I found this, which is just so incredible, you know. And it's like, I'm like, oh wow. So there we go. I think just, you know, Ghanaians are doing incredibly well, honestly. I'm enjoying this. It's like a de-stressor. Absolutely. What have I got to cook today? Now, you watch to the end to find out. So to start this recipe, I did actually go to my mom's garden to pick some fresh lemongrass, as you do, and also some basil leaves, and that actually inspired this recipe because I was like, these are like, you know, sort of like herbs that I can actually use to add flavor to my dish, so why not? And I haven't actually had these beautiful blue crabs for God knows how long. I mean, it was hilarious when I actually gave my mom the list of all the dishes that I wanted to taste in its fresh form, because I've not had them for ages, just the way that it should be. Yes, so the crabs were number one. Definitely, we had them. When I saw them in the market, I'm like, you coming home with me? They were alive and kicking, yes. But I'm always scared of that, so I didn't touch that at all. No, so you even noticed I didn't film them being alive, no. Once they were actually in the freezer, frozen, then yes, absolutely, I could use it, yes. So to start off, you do take the apron off the crab, as you can see here. Now, please take all necessary precautions when you're dealing with all sharp objects. Now to that, I'm actually going to take the tips off the legs because they're not pleasant to actually enjoy and it's not meaty anyway. So once you actually do this, you then also take the claws off, because I actually like to enjoy the claws on its own. And if you just twist it, it comes off just naturally and easily. So once you've actually got that, you gently actually hold the legs and you just pull the shell apart from the meat, and you'd end up with this part here. So now the part I'm going to get rid of are the gills of the crab. Now this is not pleasant to eat, so you just scrape it off, as you can see here. And I'm also going to get rid of the eyes and as well as the mouth as well. So you will notice this sort of yellowy and orangey stuff in the crab, which is actually known as the mustard. Now, it's actually the crab's digestive system. It's known as the hepatopancreas. And what this does is actually enables the crab to actually produce the digestive enzymes. And it's also responsible for filtering its impurities from the crab's blood. So, yes, I think I've given all the scientific terms here. So, in as much as the mustard is so flavor-packed and flavorful, bearing in mind that because actually it's the crab's digestive system which gets rid of toxins, it can be packed with toxins as well. And so the condition of the crab, or in terms of where it's caught, also plays a pivotal role.
Now, if you can't trace where the crab comes from and the conditions that it's coming from, then it's best to actually avoid that altogether. But yeah, let's continue cooking. Repeat the process of deshelling your crabs until you've actually done that altogether. And now let's start frying. So now that I've actually cleaned my crabs and I've left the mustard in there as well, because that's just packed with flavor, and these crabs have actually come from really good conditions and they've come from the Atlantic Ocean, so they're just perfect for me to use. So to that, I've got my coal pot and I've got my African wok, or my Ghana wok, may I say, and I've added my coconut oil, and to that I'm actually adding my onions and I'm frying that gently for about 2 to 3 minutes. For that added flavor that I always talk about, I'm adding my fresh lemongrass leaves, that they're just going to infuse their flavors into the coconut oil as well as the onions. It's just going to be a marriage of flavors. So for that added flavor, I'm actually going to blend some onions, shrimp powder, aniseed, ginger, some smoked red chilies, as you can see here, and some garlic. And I'm going to blend this together till I actually have a rough, not too smooth, but just that rough texture, as you can see here. And I'm just going to add it to my onion, coconut oil, and lemongrass infusion that's going on here. So when I say it's about building up on flavors, you can see here. And you've got the coal pot as well, adding its slight smokiness to this dish. Charlie, it's no be small. So now that this flavor is actually enhanced, and I'm actually going to be adding my crabs, as you can see here, and I'm going to allow the crabs to take on the flavors. This is just so refreshing and just spicy. It is spicy, definitely. I enjoyed actually cooking on the coal pot. I know, don't laugh at my coal pot. I saw it and it was like all artistic. Usually it's actually heavy metal, but when I saw this, I was like, you coming home with me today? So at this point, I'm actually taking the mustard off these shells and I'm just adding it for that added flavor, for that crabby flavor. And I'm just mixing everything together until it's actually well combined. What I do need to add is just a little bit of water, as you can see here, just to allow the crab to actually, cook further and also to infuse that flavor a bit. So I've only just got about 4 minutes of this to actually cook. And to that, I've actually just added some fresh lemongrass again to reintroduce the lemongrass flavor into it. And yeah, you can see that the sauce is thickening up just perfectly. And this is almost done. Now this is like flavor zone. The only thing missing here is some palm wine. So to this, I'm actually adding the Guinean basil, which we call the kuklufochi, to it. And yes, it's finished and it's ready. So here we have your pièce de résistance. Now serve this with a slice of lemon or lime, or in this case, a tanjalo, which is just incredible. And yeah, just get a chilled glass of palm wine and thank me later. Now I'll leave the transcript of this recipe, including a list of ingredients, on my blog ndudubyfafa.blogspot.com, so do check it out. I'll leave a link in the description box. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as Ndudubyfafa, so do pass by and say hi. I hope you actually enjoyed the Ghana series so far. And these ingredients are all readily available in Ghana, so you have no excuse not to try it at all. So yes, until next time, take care of you, be beautiful, be nice, and if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button like now. Thank you. Now guess what? I love you and take care of you.